Hello, Captains. I'm your host, Winters, and joining me tonight is Phil and Jesse. On tonight's show, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news, find out what's going on within the Priority One Armada, and then we'll warp into battle for tonight's away mission. Hello and welcome to the Priority One Armada live stream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Twitch on Saturday the 20th of January 2024. Tonight we are chilling out at New Romulus Command Center instance number 3 while we hold our roundtable discussion. Joining me tonight is Phil and Jesse. Phil, how's it going, dudes?
I'm doing okay, my friend. Recovering from a little cough, so sports report might be a little low energy tonight, but it'll be here. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry, it's coming. It's coming. You wouldn't let a show pass without giving.
You never miss call time, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. How was your new year?
Oh, it was great. Spent some time with the family. Had a lot of time off at work, so it was a nice little
break,
reset coming into the new year.
Right. Good stuff. Jesse, how about you? How are you doing?
Good. Cold outside though, so I'm trying to stay warm from the snow.
Oh wow! How much snow did you get there?
We got about 5 to 9 inches, somewhere in that ballpark.
Oh wow! Excuse me. We've had a little snow here, not a lot. And yeah, it's been freezing a couple of nights, but thankfully it hasn't been too bad. But there is a storm on the way. I believe it's hitting tomorrow. And I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if there's like wintry showers going to be in it or not. So I guess we'll see.
It will technically be cold enough where I live tonight for it to have snow.
Oh wow!
Down here in Florida, there's no precipitation, so there won't be snow, but it will be cold enough.
I heard Kat came on the other night and she was like, "Oh my God, the world is ending. It's freezing here," like because she's in Texas. Yeah. The world is going to end because there's a little bit of frost in Texas. Like, what the hell are we gonna do? I was laughing to myself.
You can go do some. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta do some donuts in the parking lot. That's what I saw the other day with the snow. Someone was doing donuts in a parking lot.
Kat wasn't actually like that, but from the way she was describing it, that's how I imagined what was actually going on in her head. Oh my God, the world is gonna end. It's freezing in Texas. I remember. Oh God, was it like 2020 or 21? There was some really bad frost in Texas. It was like the first time in decades,
winter storm, yeah.
Yeah, and I have a couple of friends in Texas that I met in Vegas for the 50th in 2016, and all of them were like, "Oh my God, the world is gonna end." So anytime Kat says that it's cold there, that's what I always imagine. I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, want to welcome everyone who's tuned in here tonight. Let's see who we got here. We got Hyper Hydra. How's it going, dude? We got Darth Tanian. We got Miku. We got Megla Zeta R7. We got Dwayne. We got Matt Black. We got Lord Ford. There's Cat. We got Detrux. We got Stance Croft. Baron Vizcopa. Spuds SC. Let's see. Jason Smith, how's it going? Ronnie Jackson Jr. Joseph. There's Cat again. It totally snowed. Bradley, Augmented Dictator Games. How's it going, dude? Lord Ford again. Stance Croft, Joseph, Hyper Hydra, Film Monk Productions, The Incredible G. So thank you all so much for tuning in and joining us for tonight, guys. This is actually my first show of the year. It's your guys' first show of the year as well, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So I tell you what, why don't we, Phil, tell us what we actually have on the agenda for tonight's show, please.
Yes, sir. So in just a few short minutes, we will move into our round table discussion, which is again being held at New Romulus Command Instance number 3, and we will discuss the latest news in Star Trek Online. News I am personally stoked for with this upcoming update.
Woohoo!
And then we'll get an update on the latest Priority One Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, our away mission will take us to the worst zone in the game, the Dyson Sphere Ground Battle Zone, to battle with Voth and earn marks, XP, loot, and most importantly, dilithium. Your character needs to be level 50 to join in, and I may have embellished a little bit on that part of the script. I apologize.
So it's been nice having you on the production, Phil, but unfortunately
Yes,
this
great.
is your
So
last
great.
show.
Thanks, everybody.
We're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, I'm
It was
afraid
a good ride.
I'm afraid it hasn't worked out. Yeah, it has nothing to do with what you just said about the Dyson Sphere Ground Battle Zone. I hope you know that.
It's not the sports. It's not the sports.
Yeah, it
That's
just sounds
again.
biased.
Okay, so moving on, let's kick off our first giveaway of the night, guys. So, captains, for your chance to win a TR-116B sniper rifle, Mark 12, very rare, what we would like you to do is to type in the word 14. Type in the word 14 into the chat now. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word 14, and that will enter you in with the chance of winning a TR-116B sniper rifle. So best of luck, everyone.
If you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to chat with us in-game throughout the week, then join the public Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if that's not enough, and you would like to become a member of our Priority One Armada community, then head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority One Armada.
Our merch store is back, so come check out our Armada-themed goodies. From t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows can be yours if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page.
Right, well, we have a lot to talk about this week in Star Trek Online news. So let's jump right into the roundtable. Phil, tell us all about the King and the Collective event, please.
Yes, sir. It is time to celebrate the Star Trek Online anniversary, captains. Crazy to think it's been 14 years.
I know.
As the threat of the Borg King looms, your captain will battle through stories past and present to earn a brand new Khitomer Alliance ship.
Woohoo.
So, regarding event progress, participating in this event grants daily progress towards the grand prize, the Alliance Rex Pilot Escort. The grand prize requires 40 daily progress, and captains can earn daily progress once per account per day by playing either the new episode or task force operation released this season, or any of the other episodes or task force operations in the event. Completing the episode awards 2 points, while completing a TFO or the particle stabilization awards 1 point. They are as follows. Taken by Surprise, which is an episode, the last episode, I think. Scorpion's Abyss, which is the new episode. Guillotine, which is a space TFO. The Battle of Wolf 359, which is the new TFO. And then the Tried but True Omega Particle Stabilization minigame. Once captains have obtained 40 daily progress on their account, they can claim the Alliance Rex Pilot Escort after that. Claim the escort, excuse me. After that, the event will still be playable, granting a scaling dilithium reward that begins at 8,000 ore, scales by 1,000 ore for every day to participate in the event, up to a cap of 50,000 dilithium ore. I didn't know there was a cap. I've never reached the cap.
Oh, yeah.
Captains will also have the option to purchase their remaining progress in the event with Zen. The price for this buyout will be prorated based on the amount of progress a captain has completed. And again, that grand prize of the Alliance Rex Pilot Escort, much like the great Dukan Rex himself, is a bridge between quadrants. It draws primarily from the Jem'Hadar fighter and the Defiant, and it is employed similarly. Groups of 3 made of a lead ship and 2 wingmates. Fully capable of reconnaissance, patrol, screening for capital ships, and strike missions of their own, they are versatile, nimble, and deadly. The Rex often commands entire squadrons of escorts in battle, coordinating them and forming the tip of the spear with its superior maneuverability and the ability to strip enemy defenses before a devastating strafing run. Like all the ships of the Alliance, it stands in testament to what can be achieved even if the most different of species learn to set aside those differences and stand together. Then even the most impossible victories come within reach, and as all Jem'Hadar know, victory is life. And Star Trek Online will have more details on this ship, which will be upcoming soon.
Okay, so Jesse, we'll start off with you. Well, hang on a second now. I kind of want to talk about the progress, all right? Because I have a little bit of an issue here with this.
I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
You mean like the what you have to do, or the fact, or how much you have to do?
Isn't it doubled now? They doubled it.
Right. So my question for you, Jesse, is what will you be doing in order to get your 2 points worth of daily progress? What do you think?
Out of all of that, it's probably going to be. That's a tough choice because I don't have as much time to be doing stuff. So it's going to be whatever TFO I can do the fastest.
So it'll be the same TFO 2 times or 2 different TFOs?
Probably the same TFO 2 times because
Right.
you can just speed through it as fast as possible. Because the Omega Particle Stabilization, you got to find that stuff first.
Yeah. Right. Phil, same question to you. How will you be completing your progress, assuming that you are going to be taking part in this event, which I already know is a yes?
Oh no, 100%. You know, I just realized didn't the TFOs used to grant 2 points?
Yep, and we'll get to that in just a minute. We'll see what you're going to do.
I would say, I mean, I hope the Battle of Wolf 359 is as killer as I'm imagining it to be. So I would probably do that. And then I guess Guillotine, the Omega Particle Stabilization, those are usually static where they are, right? That's
they are, yeah. They're set locations. They're set locations for different colors.
So probably to answer your question, the Wolf 359, if it's super cool, and then the Omega Particle after that.
Right. I'm probably going to do what Jesse said, but with a sprinkling of you, Phil. I'll do Battle of Wolf 359 twice, assuming that is fairly quick. I think most people will be going for that. But on to the real point that I want to talk about. How do you guys feel that the amount of work you have to do has doubled this year from previous years? Because if I remember correctly, and I think I'm right on this, actually, you guys in chat, tell me if I'm right about this or not, but I'm pretty sure the Omega Particle Stabilization used to grant you a day's worth of progress. So how do you guys feel about it being doubled?
It used to, yeah.
I can't answer that
I'm
because
not
I
happy
almost
about
never
it.
did it.
Really?
Yeah, remember this I think we were talking about it last year. Like, I didn't realize just how good the rewards were, and you were like, yeah, you can get these upgrades. I was like, no way.
Well, even if it was, the TFO that you done, and you didn't do Omega Particle Stabilization, I always done that because it's really quick. It's like 3 minutes. That's all what it took.
No, I think it's super. It's a mega bummer, especially if the TFO doesn't count for 2.
Right, exactly. Because if the TFO takes, let's say, 10 minutes, well, that's a minimum of 20 minutes that you're going to have to spend just to get your daily progress done.
And you know what's, I have no proof of this, but this makes me think that they want people to play the episodes more, so that they can get it done faster. It seems like they're trying to funnel it into that.
I don't know. God, I would never do an episode because, I mean, even
They take too long now.
F-bombing your way through,
That's funny. F-bombing.
it would still take probably more than 20 minutes to get it done, you know?
Yeah.
Who did I see there? Detrux 359 said particle event was only 1 point last year, but the TFO was 2 full points. Right, okay. I will take that as gospel, because I may be Could you do... no, you couldn't do Omega twice, though. Yeah, that was only a one-time thing. So I probably did the TFO then last year. Yeah, having to do 2 TFOs, that's... I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all.
No, and it's only like maybe if you had more. If I had more of a variety of TFOs to choose from. You know, like give me a handful, like 5 or 6.
Right? Yeah. That could be a...
The fast.
Go on, Jesse.
The fastest the fastest, if you can get it right, is going to be Guillotine. If you can get a good group of people, you can have all those spots activated at once and just speed through it. But that's if you have a good team. If you don't, it's going to take you forever to get through guillotine.
Right. Well, let's be honest about it. You're going to pug it. Nobody's going to wait around for
Oh, yeah.
forming a team. You're gonna pug that, and I'll be pugging it as well. But I'm going to try Wolf 359 and hope that that's a fairly, we'll say 10 minutes. If it's a time gated 15-minute one, then I might switch to guillotine. But I'm hoping. I have high hopes for Wolf 359 like you, Phil.
Oh yeah. I mean, it makes me wonder how they're going to set it up, because maybe it is. Maybe it's not time gated. Maybe it'll go faster.
Actually, are we talking about that later on in the script? I can't remember. I don't think we are we? Oh no, we are. Yeah. We are. I just went down because there's a few things I want to say about that TFO. Anyway, right. Let's move on to item number 2. And Jesse, tell us about Random Elite Task Force Operations, please.
Of course. Ever since the release of the Random Task Force Operations, the call has come up for the highest geared players. Why can't we do Elite Random Task Force instead of just Advanced? Well, Captains, the time has come. As part of the release of Star Trek Online Both Worlds, you'll be able to queue up for Random Elite Task Force Operations for the very first time. As before, this feature will attempt to fill the queues of players who have picked a specified TFO first, and if there aren't enough people for that queue, it will match players into a TFO chosen from a list. Elite TFOs are some of the hardest content in Star Trek Online, so we do not recommend diving into them unprepared. Make sure your ship is geared and prepared and is up to snuff. And if you don't know how to do that, turn to your fellow players for help and advice. Unlike advanced and normal randoms, though, players and completing a random elite task force operation will grant you a choice of elite crafting materials rather than one based on types of TFOs, and will give you a chance at getting an extra material. This in addition to rewards you already received from doing randoms. Enjoy, Captains.
Okay, Phil, we'll start off with you. Are you looking forward to Elite Randoms, or is this, something that you're just like, yeah, I'm not going to be touching that?
Well, first, I think it's hilarious how they wrote in the blog.
Snuff?
Well, if you don't know how to upgrade your ship, we're not going to tell you.
Right.
Fine, you got to, good luck. Look for the wiki loser. Anyway, no, I don't really care about this. The materials for those consoles are secondary to me, and I don't really play the game for hard content. So no, I probably won't. I won't jump. If someone needs help, I'll join one of their groups, but overall, no.
Right. Jesse, how about you? Are you excited for Elite Random Task Force Operations, or is this something that you're just not interested in and will be skipping?
I would like to try it after a month of it being out, because at the beginning it's going to be bogged down with a bunch of people who probably don't know what it is. But I would be very interested in trying it out, at least testing my metal and see if I'm still up to snuff.
Up to snuff, God. Right, yeah. I've been saying this since they announced it. I think at least a month is going to be filled with people who are like, oh, I'm going to do Elite Randoms, and they haven't got a clue about TFOs and the objectives. So for anyone that's watching who hasn't done Elites before, there is no such thing as optional objectives in Elite TFOs. There is only primary and secondary objectives, meaning you must complete all objectives in order to pass the TFO. If you fail primary or secondary or a tertiary objective, the TFO immediately stops and you get nothing, and you failed it. And like Jesse said there, I think at least for a month it's going to be filled with people until they realize, oh, this is crap, because I keep on failing, and they're going to be they're going to be blaming other people, and it's all because they don't know that you must complete all objectives when doing elite TFOs. The DPS factor then is another factor. You know, apart from completing objectives, you need to be pumping out DPS in order to get through elites as well, or you need to be doing a minimum amount of DPS to be, you know, so that the team isn't carrying you. So yeah, I think at least a month before it gets, you know, the people just chancing their arm finally get sick of it and leave it. That's my take on it anyway. What do you guys think? Well, I know, Jesse, what you think. What do you think, Phil? Do you think that it'll be filled with people like that at the beginning?
Yeah, I would say, you know, with any new thing, you always get that initial wave. The few elite TF now let me preface this by saying that I don't take myself to be like a min maxer, but for the one character I play, I try my best to have like the best stuff on it. And it was like it felt akin to, like, you know, you're slowly whittling down like a piece of wood or something. Like you were getting it and you're going. It's obviously much slower because you got to do a lot more damage.
Yeah.
But it was manageable in some regard. But I agree with the point that at the beginning you'll get people who are jumping in because everything else is easy in this game. They might see it and they're like, what's elite? And then hit a wall for a little while.
Yeah. I am curious and I want to do some elites. But I think if and or when that happens, I'll only want to do it with a pre-made team from the community. Rather than pugging it, you know. I think that if I'm going to do it, it'll have to be with a pre-made team of people who are like, right, this is my DPS character, and let's get a team of 5 and go in together. And, you know, comms is another thing, very important, especially for some of the TFOs. Some of them maybe not so much, but for some of them, comms is a big plus for elites, especially what is it, like Kittimer and Stasis, I think. Comms is very useful for that one, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Right, let's roll the dice on our first giveaway. So this was for a TR-116B sniper rifle, Mark 12, very rare. And what we wanted you guys to do was type in the word 14 into the chat. So if you haven't typed in the word 14, do so now. We'll leave the lines open for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines are closed. That's it. If you didn't get your Barbud Solo 14. That was funny. Right, so the winner of a TR-116B sniper rifle is Twitch viewer Dwayne09. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well done. So, if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel. And number 1, let us know what platform you're playing on. And number 2, what your in-game @handle is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So, well done and congrats again. Right, let's move on. Item number 3, Phil, tell us all about the Return to Wolf 359, please.
Yes, but before that, breaking news. San Francisco 49er Deebo Samuel questionable to return to this game with a shoulder injury. Big blow to the 49ers. We'll keep you apprised on his status, Winters, as the show goes on.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat here. I can't wait.
But here we go. Return to Wolf 3-5. Currently, by the way, the 49ers are winning 7-6 over the Green Bay Packers. 32 minutes left in the half. Anyway, Return to Wolf 359. The worst defeat in Starfleet history and the largest single-day loss of life in Starfleet history, at least until the Dominion War. The Battle of Wolf 359 is infamous in Starfleet's history. While there was no way the Federation could have been prepared for the tragic combination of the Borg's advanced technology and Jean-Luc Picard's internal knowledge of Starfleet's defense, many a captain has spent time studying these events, wondering what they would have done had they been there. Now is your chance. The Battle of Wolf 359 is a brand new task force operation coming to Star Trek Online with the release of Star Trek Online Both Worlds. The Federation and the Khitomer Alliance have decided to begin a new training regimen for veteran captains, hoping that the lessons of the past will allow them to better engage the threat of the Mirror Borg. You will take command of an era-appropriate Federation starship, while still retaining your current ship's status, just like the Battle of the Binary Stars, and face a lone Borg cube intent on your destruction. Star Trek Online players long ago learned not to fear just a single Borg cube. How hard could one be to defeat after all? Well, we'll see.
So, Jesse, are you looking forward to this new TFO?
I'm quite interested to see what they bring it up to it. I do apologize. I lost internet there for half of that, so I'm trying to catch up with where you guys were at. But after seeing the announcement, I'm very interested in see how they do this.
All right, Phil, how about you? What's your? Are you excited for this TFO?
I am super stoked, but then the way that they phrased it in the blog, it's like, now I feel bad.
Really? Why is that?
I mean, it's like we're basically like, and I guess there's a Battle of the Binary Stars, which was one of those things, but not as many people care about Discovery. But here we go, Battle of Wolf 359, where just everyone loses, and it's like, I don't even know how they're gonna do it. Like, are you just gonna play it and then? I guess in Synthwave, you eventually leave Mars and you don't stop the androids from attacking.
Yeah.
But I guess I am super stoked about it. But boy, now it feels dirty.
I'm really stoked for this TFO. I like you, Jesse. I'm interested to see how they're going to do it. I have this vision in my mind. So I know this isn't 359, but in First Contact, when the Borg cube is being attacked by the Federation fleet just before the Enterprise arrives, and there's Nebula class ships, and they're flying in and they're firing and stuff. I kind of hope it's a little bit like that, where there's NPC ships, and it looks like a battle. It's not just 5 ships, the 5 players. That there's other NPC ships flying in, and it looks like they're fighting. Obviously they're not doing any damage, but it feels like a battle. That kind of thing. That's what I'm the vision that I have in my mind for it.
Well, I think they said, if I'm remembering the episode, they had like 40 something ships go.
Right, something like that. Yeah.
So hopefully it's a big crowd. Big crowd that gets them in there.
What was the other thing I was going to talk about? Can you guys think of what sort of ships you'll be playing as? Like, the two that I can think of is like the Nebula class ship and the Galaxy class. What other ships would be appropriate for that era? Can any of you think?
Wouldn't the Excelsior still be in service?
Excelsior, maybe, yeah, could be. Miranda, Baron von Zolo, Excelsior, Oberth. Oh, the Oberth.
The Saratoga that Cisco was on was a Miranda.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I would probably an Ambassador in there somewhere.
The Ambassador, Enterprise C.
Yes, one of those guys.
I suppose it could be. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I hope that there's NPC ships and it feels like a battle, and I suppose, would you guys agree just the Borg cube is going to have insane hit points, like, so that you can't...
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah, like, it'll have so much hit points that even when you're firing constantly on it, it's going to take 10 minutes to take the sucker down.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made it look a little bigger too.
Possibly.
Like,
yeah.
just to give that kind of feeling of dread. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the opening hail, and I am betting that they're going to have some VO, well, not VO, but audio from the episode.
Oh, I bet. Do you think they'll throw in anything from Emissary? Like with either Cisco or like anything like any of those?
I didn't think about that. They could, yeah. But I think what we definitely will get will be Locutus speaking to the fleet. We'll definitely have that. That's going to put, shivers up my spine. Like, that's just going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. I know that's coming. Sorry, I was just taking a drink there. Right, let's get our next giveaway up and running, guys. So this, you can all probably guess what the next giveaway or keyword is going to be.
15? Is it 15?
No, it's not.
Ah, darn it.
So we are giving away this time a bonus pool collection pack. It has all different types of bonus pools, fleet mark bonus pool, fleet credit bonus pool, reputation mark bonus pool, all that kind of stuff. And what we would like you guys to do is type in the word year into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word year, and that will enter you in with the chance of winning a bonus pool collection pack. So best of luck, everyone.
Hey, if I may cut in.
Yeah, by all means.
Dwayne09 makes a great point in chat. They could throw in ships from the game Star Trek Borg.
Oh, I never played that.
I just looked it up, and the game it has Q in it, but the game takes place during the Battle of Wolf 359.
Oh wow! Okay.
So perhaps there are some other ships that were in that game that could appear in, because they've been doing that recently, bringing in ships from other games.
That's true. I would imagine there's a licensing thing there. So if they could work it, then yeah, they could do that again. But who knows what problems they could come up against. When they'd reach out to like, hey, can we use this? Somebody could turn around and say no. Right. So we're going to move on to item number 4. And Jesse, tell us all about Hail to the King, baby. That felt wrong. That felt
all
dirty.
Right. All right. Well, this is going to be a long one, Captain, so hang in there. The Kinnemer Alliance has produced fruitful collaborations between the engineers of some of the most powerful forces in all 4 quadrants. And while the Federation, Klingon Empire, and Romulan Republic have all contributed to this cause, the contributions of the Dominion have been less obvious until now. The Alliance Rex pilot escort, which has been announced for this year's anniversary event, the statistics of this ship is a 5 forward, 2 aft, 3 device slot. The bridge officer stations is 1 commander tactical, 1 lieutenant tactical / miracle worker, 1 lieutenant commander engineer / pilot, 1 ensign science, and 1 lieutenant commander universal. It is a 5 tactical for consoles, 2 engineering consoles, 4 science, and this scales with your level, so you can get it right out of the tutorial. Base turn rate of 16, inertia is 60. It has a cloak, can equip dual cannons. It has pilot maneuvers and an Alliance wingman. The console that comes on board this vessel is the Universal Console Elite Alliance Squadron. Activating an Alliance fleet beacon to call in a squadron of reinforcements that fly in flight alongside you. Armed with quad cannons, a mix of arrays and turrets, and a pair of quantum torpedo launchers on each. If your ship has access to Jem'Hadar wingmate commands, the called vessels respond to the wing commands. The ships have the following abilities. The Klingon Bird of Prey has Torpedo High Yield 1 and Attack Pattern Omega 1. The Jem'Hadar Fighter has Cannon Scatter Rally 1 and Engineering Team 1. The Federation Escort has Cannon Scatter Rally 1 and Attack Pattern Alpha. The Romulan Warbird has Cannon Rapid Fire 1 and Attack Pattern Beta. This console also provides a passive boost to crit severity and flight speed. The experimental weapon, Inertial Polaron Shunt. If I can speak English today, my apologies. The Inertial Polaron Shunt gathers excess energy from the impulse engines and uses it to accelerate polarons to extreme velocities, directing them towards enemy ships. This deals considerable polaron damage, but can happen at a great deal more often. If the ship is at a higher speed, the specialized emitters are capable of forming localized distortions in subspace, which can be repelled toward a nearby foe, distorting their hull and shields and slowing their ship's ability to maneuver in normal space. These distortions are extremely unstable, though, and cannot travel a long distance without displacing, giving the weapon a short maximum range.
Oh, did we lose Jesse?
Special. You guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you. You good? Yeah.
My apologies, my internet's been going in and out. Did you guys get the ending of the Polaron shunt?
These distortions are extremely unstable. Here.
Much like your internet, huh? No, sorry.
Clearly. Though, and cannot travel a long distance without displacing, giving the weapon a short maximum range and an impact that is decreased with distance between its user and the intended target. Finally, the starship trait, Inertial Supremacy. The space trait during beam, fire at will, and cannon scatter volley and torpedo spread. Weapon fire abilities, a debuff to foes, damage resistance ratings. The strength of the debuff depends on the current speed of your vessel. Very interesting.
So, Phil, we'll start off with you. What's your take on the ship? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think the stats are good? Do you think it's a good-looking ship? You know, that kind of stuff.
I think the ship looks really good. Stats. I'm not really stat man, but I will defer to you on that, my friend.
All right.
The console though, really cool.
Yes.
And then the trait. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I do not like things that are affected by how fast or slow you're going.
All right. Okay. Is that
Like,
because you're always messing with your throttle, or?
Just like no, it's just like I don't know. Like usually I'm just flying around. You know what I mean? Like it's like a highway with no speed limit. Like I don't want to have to think about like how fast or slow I'm going to affect something I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I do not want to drive near you.
It's funny, but that's probably a Phil thing. I'm sure it's not as bad, but so I'm not really excited about that. But overall, I'm very excited for the ship.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Jesse, how about you? Are you excited for this ship? How do you feel about the looks of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Stat-wise, what's your take on it as well? That kind of stuff.
I've never flown a Jemadar ship, so I'm quite intrigued to see how it performs, especially with it being a bug ship / Defiant. So it's going to be very interesting in how it performs. I mean, it has a cloak. It can equip dual cannons, so I mean, it can do a lot of damage if you can do it right. Mm-hmm. And this console looks interesting, so I guess we'll find out when we get there.
I can't believe you've never flown a Jemadar ship, like any Jemadar ship.
Oh, come on. I'd play only one character. What do you want from me?
Oh my god. So you've never experienced the wingman mechanic?
Personally, I have not. I've had the ship enabled once to get something off of it, and I haven't touched it since.
Wow. Yeah, I love the wingman mechanic. I think it's awesome. For me, looks... I'm actually surprised that I like it, because... you can definitely see design aesthetics from the Defiant and obviously a Jemadar bug ship in it. And usually variations on the Defiant I am not a fan of. But this one I'm like, wow, that looks really cool. I cannot wait to get this ship. Now, I haven't thought about a build or a character to even put it on, but I am very excited to get my hands on this ship. If I'm disappointed about anything, it's the cloak. Give us a battle cloak at least, not a cloak. The cloak is such a useless one-time wonder thing, and I'm disappointed about that.
Battle cloaks are less useful anyway, because once you enter combat, which you're most likely going to be in with the ship, it's practically useless because you can't turn. You have to be out of combat for it to even activate it.
No. That's a cloak. A battle cloak you can use anytime. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
the
you
regular
said
cloak's
battle cloak,
pointless.
though.
So like, why bother giving it? Oh, did I mix it up? My bad.
Yeah, you said battle cloak, and it comes with a cloak. The
It's-
cloak is the one that's crap, and the battle cloak is the one that's good.
Maybe we should put out a petition.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if there is a good thing, it's that it's not chewing up a console slot. That is the only good thing about it. But it's disappointing that it only has a cloak.
And I asked this because I actually don't know. So the only difference between a cloak and a battle cloak is that you can cloak during battle with a battle cloak?
So there are 3 different types of cloaks. There is the normal cloak, which this one comes with. There is the battle cloak, and then there's the enhanced battle cloak. The normal cloak, the one that this comes with, can only be turned on if you're... That didn't sound right phrasing. It can only be switched on. It can only be switched on. This still doesn't sound right. God damn it! It can only be activated
Use it when out of combat.
When out of combat. I'm digging a bigger and bigger hole here for myself. The battle cloak can be used in or out of combat. It doesn't matter. And the enhanced battle cloak will let you fire torpedoes when cloaked. So they're the 3 different types of cloaks.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, who goes into battle and then comes out and waits for 5 or 10 seconds just to reactivate their cloak? Like, nobody does that. Everybody just stays in, in battle. Sorry, I'm laughing here because I'm reading the chat. Everybody stays in combat, and if they die, they die. Like, there's no consequences. So what the hell are you going to leave and, cloak up for? So, in my mind, that's kind of useless. But that's just my take on it anyway. Right, let's move on to item number 5. Phil.
Oh wait, actually, different question.
Yeah.
Is the pilot escort? Is that like something special or like?
Yes, pilot maneuvers.
And
double tap forward and it shoots forward, or double tap right and it spins.
Okay.
It does a barrel roll right. That kind of thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, pilot maneuvers basically.
Interesting. You think you're gonna go cannons? Like cannons are like the one weapon type I'm not good at.
Oh yeah, definitely cannons, without a doubt. Yeah, that's yeah, definitely.
It fits a motif more, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's built like a Defiant, so you're gonna want to put cannons or some sort of 360 things on these because of the way it's maneuverability.
Cannons and turrets, all the way.
Cannons and turrets. I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Berries and cream.
Oh God.
Cannons and turrets. Okay. Anyway, bundles.
Yes.
Bundles. Who?
Yeah. Bundle sales. Tell us all about those, Phil, please.
So captains, there's times in life when you really want to get everything you need all at once, and that's what bundles are for. From January 18th at 8 a.m. Pacific to January 22nd at noon Pacific time on PC. Save 35% on ship bundles and expansion bundles in the Zen store. Not only that, all the bundles that have previously appeared in Mud's Market will return and be on sale for 50% off. It's the perfect opportunity to get a great deal on the things you want, all in a convenient package.
So, Jesse, we'll start off with you. Have you taken advantage of this sale? Is there anything that you picked up at all, or have you already got everything that you want?
I have not done anything in the store because I'm waiting for the 14th anniversary bundle to drop before I make my decision.
Right.
I mean, there are some really nice things, especially with the new Muds bundle. Was it Discovery ships?
Mm-hmm.
That's a decent one to pick up, but I already have those ships on my main, so I'm not really all that interested in it.
All right. Okay. Phil, how about yourself? Was there anything that you seen in the Zen store that you really wanted to get your hands on and you took advantage of the sale, or did you give it a miss?
No, I gave it a miss for now. I am still one of the fools that thinks that hopefully there would be like a further discount one day, because I really want that. I want the Tommy gun, but I don't want anything else in the Captain Picard bundle.
All right.
So it's like if that bundle was like deeply discounted one day, I would buy that 100%.
I think the best that you can hope for in mods for that kind of stuff is a 75% sale, which they actually just had. I I don't think they'll go much beyond that. Now, I say that, and they have had 85% sales. Not many, though. Like, you could count on one hand the amount of times that, and have a few fingers left over, the amount of times they've done an 85% sale. So
No, that's fair.
75 is probably the best that you can hope for that.
I will say, though, that the Legendary First Strike bundle, the one with the Akira,
Oh, yeah.
maybe that one someday, maybe the next one, but that's one I always kind of look at, more than once when these sales come around.
Right. For myself, I basically give it a miss. There was nothing that I wanted. So yeah, I didn't even bother. I have everything that I want. I did pick up that Disco Muds bundle a couple of weeks ago. I did pick that one up because I wanted the D7 and the Donny as a count unlock, so I did pick that up. But really looking forward to the 14th year anniversary bundle, which will probably come out in about maybe about a month from now, or a little under a month from now. That'll probably be released, or we'll hear more about that. But really looking forward to it as well.
And there's nothing has come out about that yet, right? Like
Not
nothing
a
at
thing.
all.
Not a thing. There's been no talk about that yet, but they've done it for the last 4 years, 4 years. So I would imagine they're going to do it again, and I would guess that they're probably big sellers for them, doing anniversary bundles. So I guess we'll see. Time will tell. Right, let's announce the winner of our second giveaway. So this was for a bonus pool collection pack, and what we wanted you guys to do was to type in the word year. So we'll give you 5 seconds to type in the word year if you haven't done so already. If you have, there is no need to type it in a second or third time, just the one will do you. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines are closed. That's it. If you didn't type in the word year, you've missed your chance. So the winner of a bonus pool collection pack is Twitch viewer Lorok here. Lorok here? Man, I'm butchering that name. I am so sorry. But you've just been pinged, so hopefully you've seen that. So congratulations, Lorok here.
Congratulations.
So if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel, and number 1, let us know what platform you're playing on, and number 2, what your in-game @handle is, and we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So well done and congrats again. Okay, let's move on to item number 6, Xbox and PS4 news. Jesse, tell us all about what's been happening over there, please.
Of course, for the first part, join the feast or be the feast. Hunger is universal, and feasts are times of joy. Sadly, some species express the drive in unsociable ways. While many gather with loved ones and share commercial meals in cold reaches of space, another kind of hunger stirs. One more akin to locust swarm behavior.
Did we lose Jesse again?
Anticipation.
You there, Jesse?
Anyway, bug hunt on the consoles, everybody.
Yep. We got bugs. We got bugs in the works. Do you know what the funny thing is?
Many
Jesse
bugs.
is probably talking away there to himself, and we.
It's just.
I just want to wait and see if he's going to drop from the channel here. Like, is he going to drop, or is he going to come back? Nope, not coming back. All right, I'll tell you what. Phil, do you want to continue on reading the rest of that news?
I would be happy to. 20% Lobby store sale. The Lobby Crystal Consortium is pleased to announce their latest featured sale. From January 16th at 8 a.m. Pacific to January 22nd at noon Pacific on Xbox and PlayStation, shrewd captains will be able to choose from their wide selection of wares just by visiting the in-game Lobby store. All items in the Libby store will be 20% off for this entire sale. Now is the best time to take command of a Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser, or get your hands on a Boolean Heavy Assault Cannon, or fly the stars in a Vodwar Azteca Heavy Battle Cruiser. Enjoy, Captains.
So, yeah, two main things there. The bug hunt event, for lack of a better way of putting it, and a 20% Lobby Store sale. Basically, this is a console getting caught up with stuff that we've already had on PC, so it's good to see console getting caught up with things there. So let's move on to item number 7, PC patch notes for the 18th of January. Under General, they resolved an issue that caused the wrong product images to appear for the MUD's Disco Inferno Choice Pack in the Zen store. And that's it.
There you go. By the way, you received the warning idle message in your character.
I've seen that, yes, and I've already rectified that as well.
And Trekkie STO, we are on New Rama's command map number 3, and you actually need to be a Romulan. I didn't know that until an hour ago.
Yeah.
So hope you have a Romulan.
Welcome back, Jesse. Well, that's not good.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll just continue on as
himself.
if he's here. Oh, wait, we heard something. What was that, Jesse?
Hello, Jesse?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Welcome back.
Jesus Christ.
Right, so item number 8, Armada news. So first up, be sure to tune in this Monday when the Priority One Armada takes to the airwaves again with Accolade Hunter, hosted by Admiral James. As usual, TFO Thursday is this coming Thursday. This event is for all Priority One Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together, earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, open up your fleet window, click on the events tab, and you will see TFO Thursday listed in your local time zone. In-game always converts to your local time zone. So for me there, you can see it's at 1 a.m. On Thursday. Well, technically it's Friday morning, but you get the idea. Every Friday on our YouTube channel, join Sarah and James on the latest episode of Trekking Out the News, where we will bring you all the latest Star Trek universe news and headlines. The Priority One Deca fleet is now working towards the Tier 5 Starbase and Colony World. Woohoo! We got up to level 77. Congrats to everyone who has been contributing to projects. Keep up the good work as we continue to climb towards the Tier 5 Colony World and Starbase. The Ferengi Alliance fleet and the Priority One Romulan Republic fleet and the Klingon High Council fleet are also working towards a Tier 5 Starbase and Colony World. Next up, the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet has a new upgrade online for the research lab. This upgrade has openings for thousands of marks and only about 10,000 DIL and research lab provisions, so plenty of opportunities to earn fleet credits in the Tal Shiar fleet. If you're interested in joining any of our specialist fleets like the Ferengi Alliance, the Klingon High Council, the Romulan Republic, or the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet, you can submit your application on the Priority One Armada website once you have reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. These specialist fleets also offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. Next up, don't forget to follow our various social media accounts at P1 Armada on TikTok and Twitter. We'd love to boost our Twitter followers, so each month we're giving away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, 1 T6X token, and 1 Fleet Ship module. All you have to do is just follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada, retweet our promotional tweet, and or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. Next up, we are continuing our efforts, or our efforts isn't the right word I'm looking for. Basically, our plans to continue getting devs on the show. This year, we're continuing that from last year. And we want to ask the devs your questions. So whatever questions you have, burning in the back of your mind, if you would like to get those asked and answered by the devs, you can email us and send your questions to info@p1armada.com with the subject line dev questions, and I have just put that into the chat. So if you email info@p1armada.com with the subject line dev questions, when we have an appropriate dev on that can answer your question, we will pose that question to them and get it answered for you. So yeah, please send us in your questions. Next up, I want to quickly talk about the KDF Armada. So I am working on trying to level up the dilithium mines in all of the inactive fleets. So like these 3 banking fleets here, these 3 fleets here, and these ones here. And basically I'm trying to get the dilithium mines leveled up so that the fleets can benefit from the 15% discounts, which make everything cheaper and easier to put on cooldown. So if we look here on the Gorn Hegemony, like there's an upgrade there. It needs 1500 marks. The dilithium mine, it's 94% complete, but look, there's like 20,000 marks needed in that upgrade there alone. These projects here in these 6 fleets, I'm trying to put them all on cooldown every day. So they're all on cooldown now. But if you guys have marks and even XP, on a daily basis, I try to put these on cooldown. And like here's another upgrade, 10,000 marks, 700 marks there for that one. So if you guys can help out, if you have XP, check these fleets on a daily basis. And if you have any marks burning a hole in your pocket, by all means feel free to help out and start getting these projects and upgrades on cooldown. When we started the year, our KDF Armada was at 604. Level 604. We are now up to 618. We've jumped up 14 levels in 3 weeks. That is brilliant, incredible progress. And basically we want to try to get up to level 700, because when we do, we get the biggest discounts here, the 20% dilithium discount. We're currently up to 17%. So we have 3% more to go, which will bring us up to a 20% discount once we get to level 700. And that is our big goal to try and hit this year. So hopefully we can do it. Next up, website donation. We are so grateful to all our members who make donations to the community. So thank you so much to everyone who has made a financial contribution via our website. These donations go directly to support the Priority One Armada by paying for things such as website hosting fees, production software for this show, domain name fees, IFTTT services, restreaming software for this show. It literally pays for everything. It keeps the lights on around here. So we are so very thankful for everyone and anyone that contributes to the community with a financial contribution. And we just really want to thank them so much, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. If you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. So you can visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. All right, that wraps up the news. So now...
Wait, no, Winters, breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Coming in from San Francisco Bay Area, 49ers have now officially ruled out wide receiver Deebo Samuel for the rest of the game due to that shoulder injury. In the past, the 49ers have not been the same team without Samuel. Can they still pull out the victory?
You know...
The current score is 7-6, still 49ers, 10:46 left in the third. Back to you.
I know you're speaking, but I don't understand what you're saying.
So I have an uncle who is not into sports at all, and one time, I got more into sports after I met my girlfriend, now wife, and I'd always watch football, but I'm way more into it now. And he was down for Christmas one year, and we were talking about the bowl games, the college football bowl games, and he's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Like, didn't even recognize me, because I just am super into it now, super into it.
Wow. Okay, so we are going to head to the greatest battle zone in game, the Dyson Sphere.
Worst zone in the game. Here, I'm sure I've told this story before too, but when I was doing my endeavors, I might Klingon recruit to get the thing that lets you have increased points on all your characters. I would check out Winter's videos on endeavors, which if anyone is looking to level their endeavors, I 100% recommend them. Except for all the videos that tell you to go to the Dyson Sphere.
There's a
Because
lot
it
of
was
them.
like, yeah, it's like, oh, I need to,
Do X
I need
damage.
to, you do X damage. Oh, you should go to Dyson Sphere. Oh, you gotta kill some Voth, right? Oh, Dyson Sphere.
Yep.
You gotta get some spaceships, Dyson Sphere.
Basically, if the endeavor could be completed in the Dyson Sphere, I always went to the Dyson Sphere, and as I showed in the series, I basically on my main, who I finished all my endeavors with, I have 10 million refined dilithium and 10 million unrefined dilithium, and that's all from doing the endeavors, as many as possible in the Dyson Sphere. And that was the purpose of it, because I wanted to look, if you do it this way, you'll be space rich, is basically what I wanted to show. But yeah, I completely accept that it might be a little bit overboard. But if it could be completed in the Dyson Sphere, that's where I went.
We're doing the ground one. Ground, right? Ground?
Yep, ground battle zone. So we're going to beam in here. We're going to find a low pop instance, or wait for one to open up. Right. Oh, instance number 3. Everyone switch to instance number 3. I am on KDF Cat. If you want to K up in game, I can send you a team invite. Oh, this instance is literally being built at this minute. That's why we got a slow load. So, switch to instance number 3 if you can. If you can't switch to instance number 3, you're probably going to be in the same map with other people who are tuned into the show. So, just, run around and play with them the same as if you were playing with the rest of us here. All right. Yep, look, everybody's beaming in already. We're probably going to fill up a couple of instances. Just take a look at this.
Oh yeah, I beamed right into 3.
Yeah. 3 is nearly full. Alright, first things first. Talk to Commander Arnold and pick up the missions. Alright, I am going to the park, but if we all split up and go to different areas, we will get this done a hell of a lot quicker. So everybody scatter.
Which one's the east one?
The
city?
city. The city, yep.
The city. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks just being here.
Phil is about ready to curl up on the ground in the fetal position, sucking his thumb. Not again, I'm not back here again. Yeah, I've got a total system down for the Dyson Sphere. I just come here. Actually, do you know what? It has been wonderful. I have finished the Endeavor system on my free-to-play account. And that is 2 accounts now that I have got 750 points on. And it is
nice.
So nice not to have to do Endeavors anymore. I was actually expecting them to increase the cap on it up to 900 for the anniversary update, but apparently they weren't planning on that.
I just realized that my yellow endeavor is defeat Voth ground. So there you go.
Ah, there you go. You see, well, actually,
Look at that.
I've got the same one.
We're in the right zone.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll my hard one, see if I can get that one too.
I have that as my hard and my medium.
Oh, I just got destroy Voth ships
That's
in the
close
Dyson
enough.
Sphere. Okay, never doing that one. Okay.
Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is.
I just hit 330 on my Endeavor rank.
Nice.
Yeah,
Congrats.
no, thank you. The Klingon recruit really does make a difference.
Oh, it
Getting that
really
extra
does.
10%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2 points every 3 days with that Klingon recruit bonus.
Yeah, at first I thought it seems like it felt more intimidating because it's like you need like the hundreds of thousands or millions of points. So because when you phrase it like that,
Yeah.
it feels daunting.
Yeah, definitely. It's like monumental. It's like, oh my god, that's such an enormous
Yeah,
objective.
if they had like rephrased it's like 100 hard ones, then maybe that's a little different, you know. But
Yeah. All right.
by the way, do we lose Jesse again? Jesse? Paging Jesse?
No, I'm.
Oh, he's there?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
It's just been going in and out. It's torturing me.
Most likely caused by the weather, I would imagine. Yeah.
Curse this snow.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Well, it was going in and out before the show. I restarted the router before show, and now it just says nope, F you. So I turned my hotspot on, and that's been carrying me the entire way through this.
Oh, wow.
So fun times, fun times.
Oh, get in here before. Yeah, just got enough, I'd say. Yay, I did. All right, 2 points captured. Let's move on to the next Omega. What area are you in, Jesse?
I was in the park because I was here before you guys got here.
Oh, really? Wow, okay. What instance are you in?
Give me a second to check. My game froze. Hold on.
It ain't your game, it's your internet.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Wow, I actually got the 60 points as well for the Commander Arnold mission. So that's 1,400 dill I'm getting.
I think instance 3 did fill.
Oh yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. We'd fill up a few instances. Actually, I must take a look at it again just to see how many instances there are now. I wouldn't be surprised if we're up to 4. If you haven't joined us yet, we are at the Dyson Sphere of Ground Battle Zone, and we're filling up multiple instances. So by all means, make your way here and come and join the fun. You know, earn some marks and dilithium and loot and XP and all that good stuff. Yep, we're up to 4 instances. I knew it. Look at this punk. Yeah, let's just vaporize you. There's my 1,400 dill. Thank you very much.
Nice.
A little low on the command credits. Could do with more of those. Looks like we have a third of the battle zone already completed, so we're doing good, guys. This is moving quite fast. I see Trekkie Stoa says, by the way, I got my first T6 promo choice pack today. Congrats. Well done.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not jealous at all. It's a stupid game anyway.
Oh, do you know what you're gonna spend it on? Trekkie?
Alright, there's that one done. Alright, moving on to one of the artillery points now.
You know, now that it's a new year, I'm already thinking about the new event campaign. And what to get.
Oh yeah, we'll have all of last year's ships included in this year's event campaign. Oh, it looks like people are already working on it. Wow, you guys are quick. Oh, that's already done. Oh, they're already on the boss stage. Oh, can I get some kills in? Yeah! Bring it on. Didn't get any command credits though. Oh well. Wow, the park is nearly finished. Let's have a look-see. Looks like the outskirts could do with some help, so I'm probably going to move over there. Yikes, somebody just hit me with a motion accelerator. Go gadget boots.
Yeah, the Lexington, Dwayne's talking about you get the 2 tier 6 ship coupons. The Lexington, I guess the Terran one, I hear that's very good, or really good.
I actually haven't tried out that ship, to tell you the truth.
So okay, I guess this is a stupid Phil question night, but like, what's the difference between a normal cannon and a dual cannon?
The firing arc.
So is the dual cannon wider?
Yes. So the wider the arc, the lower the DPS. The smaller the arc, the higher the DPS.
Interesting.
So it works the same with beams. Beam banks have a higher DPS and a smaller firing arc, and a beam array has a wider firing arc and a smaller or lower DPS. Hello, General Joe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. We are currently on the Dyson Sphere Ground Battle Zone. If you would like to join us, by all means, feel free to head over this direction. Ooh, and I completed my endeavors as well. Yay! Actually, there's some news I missed earlier because I'm only after spotting it. But Merlin13 resubscribed to our Twitch channel. Thank you so much. General Joe has followed our Twitch channel. Thank you. Really appreciate the support. And Lance has gifted a sub to Lesser Panda 0001. Thank you so much, Lance. That is absolutely fantastic. As always, we really, really do appreciate the support so much. Right, looks like we are nearly onto Barney stage. We just need probably one more point to be captured. Wow, that was quick. It was like, what, 10, 15 minutes to get this far?
Super quick, yeah, super.
You're on 3 as well, right, Phil?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, what instance are you on, Jesse? Did we say 3?
I think it shoved me back into 1.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it shoved me into 1.
Oh, Jason Smith couldn't get into 3. Sorry, Jason. But like I said, you know, we're taking up multiple instances, so, you know, you're still going to be rocking with people who are watching the show. Oh, there's Barney.
Okay, city is almost complete.
Oh, you're in a different instance, Phil?
No, I'm in 3. I should be in 3.
Well, Barney just kicked off.
Current map, 3. Oh, there he is. Yes, okay, you're right. You're right.
All right, we have 2 points, 2 bounties down, 1 remaining in the park. Teacher guy! Oh crap, I completely forgot about the Ferengi stuff. I didn't showcase or talk about that. Oh my god.
Well, this one's almost done, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Thanks. Actually, that's a great idea. We'll do it when the zone resets. Talk very quickly about our new initiative. So actually, I guess I'll start doing it now. So this year, 2024, is hashtag Play a Ferengi year. For those of you who don't know, we have what we call specialist fleets and primary fleets. And our specialist fleets only accept certain species in, like, so for example, we have the Ferengi Alliance and they only accept Ferengi. And the ranks are different. So instead of starting off as a lieutenant, you start off as an apprentice, and you move on to become a sales assistant and an assistant manager, and eventually a daemon and a liquidator. And the fleets, like I said earlier, are tier 4, well on their way to becoming tier 5. And we've started a new initiative where currently, when you reach rank 5 liquidator, we send you a free in-game gambling device for your character. But now, for all current liquidators and any future liquidators, we will be sending to your real-life home address this incredible challenge coin. We got loads of these made up, and we will send you not only the coin but the stand as well, for you to display in your home office or living room or whatever. So yeah, this is what you're looking at right now is one of the coins, and the images are the front and the back. So what's up now is the front of the coin, and you can see the detail on it is absolutely incredible. It is really, really cool. And this is the back of the coin. And that's a Ferengi data pad that's on there. And the screen, and it says hashtag Play Ferengi on it as well. Those of you who were around will remember that from when Aaron Eisenberg came into the game to voice Nog. So yeah, anyone who joins the Ferengi fleet and earns the rank of liquidator, we will send those 2 prizes off to you completely free. So an in-game item basically, and an actual real-life physical item for you to keep forever and ever and display it, like I said, in your home office or living room or wherever you want. If you haven't got a Ferengi character, now is a really, really good time to make one and join the Ferengi fleet. So hopefully we can get the Ferengi fleet up to tier 5 max level this year, and we're hoping that this new initiative will do that for us. So yeah, I mean, who doesn't love free stuff? Trekkie Stowe says, Winters, so I need to make a Ferengi pretty soon. This is not a limited time thing. This is currently, we hope to keep this going for the rest of the game. But I mean, if you want one of these coins, there's never been a better time to join the Ferengi Alliance.
I will admit I went a little ham with the dilithium to get myself liquidator status.
Yeah. You're looking forward to getting yours?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah. I really can't wait. So there's one or two things that I'm trying to finalize, which has actually held me up. I was hoping to send these out actually this week gone, but I didn't get the last few things finalized. So hopefully this coming week or the week after we'll get to start sending these out. But some of the officers have already got theirs. But I really can't wait to see some pictures from you guys when you get your coins. So some of you may remember towards the end of last year, around November, we were saying that we had 3 big things coming up in the future for the community. One of them was the surprise design that we released, the limited time design that we released on our merch store, and the 10% sale that we had over the holidays. The second one was this new initiative with the Ferengi coin. The third one, Kat, I want some excitement out of you for this one. The third one is coming next month, the 2nd of February. Now, we said at the time that each thing was bigger than the previous. So we have something in the works that we're going to announcing on the 2nd of February, so next month. And we really think this is going to blow your minds. Phil, without giving it away, you've already got yours. Can you tell us what your reaction was like when you got it? Again, without giving anything away, which is really, really hard to do.
No, of course. And I was trying to think of a funny way to put it, but I'm still a little sick, so I'll just go with the genuine response and say it was really, really awesome.
Yep.
Surprising in a way that I can't describe, but in a good way. Just really great, like really great.
Yeah.
Pictures don't do it justice, I say.
Yeah.
We'll put it at that.
Yeah, no, that's very true, because I've taken pictures of this thing, and it just, as you said, pictures don't do it any justice. I cannot wait to announce this to all you guys, because this, like I said, is something that we really think is going to blow your minds. You're going to be like, oh my god, I want that so badly. Teacher guy, Nausicaa Jello wrestling at the Starbase. Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, what are we on now? We're on the 20th of January, so, like 10 or 12 days from now, we're going to be announcing this. All I can say is keep an eye on the Armada website. And, this is something that you're going to go, oh my god, I want that. And I suppose it's kind of implicit, but this is something that we want to see pictures of you using this item at conventions or Star Trek events or anything like that. And I really feel I probably said too much there as well. I think about it. But yeah, we think this is totally going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, this is so cool. And it's been really, really hard to keep this secret, because we've been working on this stuff, like the Ferengi coin and this surprise thing in February. We've been working on this since last year. And it's been really, really hard to keep this stuff quiet, because our first instinct was, we need to tell everybody.
It's really great. It's really great.
Yeah, it really, really is. Jesse, you got yours as well, right? Can't remember if Jesse got his. I think he did. And of course, he's not available right now. Please leave a message after the tone. Alright, let's get our prisms out. Oh, I just realized I've left the Ferengi thing playing. Here, let's
I was
switch
gonna
back.
say, you still have the coin on screen.
Yeah, I just switched it back. There we are. Alright, so we finished talking about that.
Suddenly, dinosaurs.
So, just to quickly go back to the Ferengi thing, because I do want to make this clear. If this initiative proves, number one, popular within the community, and number two, it's successful in getting the Ferengi fleet up to tier 5, then we will continue this coin idea for all specialist fleets. So if at some point this year we get the Ferengi fleet up to tier 5, next year we will do the Klingon High Council, where it will have its own coin, and we'll basically just keep on going like that. We get a new coin made. When people get to rank 5, we send them the coin, and the fleet gets maxed out, and then the following year we do a different fleet, and we just keep on going on and on and on and on. So that's the plan and the idea. So hopefully, we are really, really hopeful that you guys are going to get busy and get working on the specialist fleets. But the first one that we want to get done is the Ferengi fleet. And like I said, if that works out this year, and people are basically earning the rank of liquidator, then we're going to keep on going for all the specialist fleets. And really, I would love to have a collection of these like on display, because they're really, really cool. Like, any of you who have already earned the coin and just waiting on basically me to send it, when you get it, you're going to be like, wow, look at the detail on that. It's really going to be, it's so impressive, because they have turned out incredibly well.
I'm always surprised. I guess surprised isn't the right word, but pleasantly surprised about the quality of some of these coins, because I have like some other collectibles that people have given me over the years.
Oh,
and,
nice.
It's very like the different Star Trek Vegas conventions. I've 2 from the 2 I went to, and then 1 from my parents went to, and those are sitting on my shelf too.
Nice.
And you would think like a coin is like, once you get it, you're like, oh, but it's like really impressive, and they have weight to them, and
yeah,
like they feel cool when you hold them. And
yeah, I remember Farnsworth telling us. So he was one of the winners of the Kelly Bennett Outstanding Member Award last year, and he actually had his on display at work, and people apparently were coming up to him, like work colleagues, going, hey, what's that? And he told them the whole story about Kelly Bennett, aka Admiral Bulls, and the meaning and the story behind the award. And they were all like, wow, that's really cool, and that's just absolutely fantastic, and generally very impressed with the meaning and story behind it, and obviously the quality and detail of it. Which I thought was incredible, that he had this stuff on display, and people were like genuinely interested and curious about the whole thing, like, hey, there's a cool story behind that. What's the cool story? And he was right, or they were right. There is a cool story behind it, and just being generally impressed by the whole thing.
I miss Admiral Bulls.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking about him recently as well. Yeah, he was a good guy. Actually, Cass is still on. Cass, mana. Mana.
Is that copyrighted? I probably shouldn't do that.
Oh God, we probably did. Oh no, not another one. Gee, oh. Oh God.
I'm waiting for her to come up here and just start yelling at us.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
So happy I'm fixed now. I can speak again. Yay!
Yay! Welcome back, Jesse. So, since you are back now, Jesse, what we were talking about, did you hear any of it?
I heard a lot of just talking about the Ferengi
all right,
stuff and stuff like that.
Did you hear any of the special announcement for next month?
I did not hear about the special announcement for next month.
Right.
I do indulge.
Well, it's the thing that I sent you. Did you get yours yet?
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah. So, since you're back now, without giving anything away, can you, like, sort of describe or, your take on the item? Like, quality, impressive, stoked about it? Like, what do you think of it? Like, is it really cool? The quality is fantastic. Like what's your take on it without giving anything away?
I am genuinely impressed with the quality of the item, and I've never owned something like this before, so I'm kind of excited. I love it. It's precious. That's
awesome. Yeah, really looking forward to announcing this. Like I said, 2nd of February. We'll be putting out a news blog on the Armada website, and you guys will find out what's actually we're talking about. Ah, crap! I missed it.
See, now we need to get a big group of us to go to like the next Star Trek convention, so we're all just there.
Yep. Well, that was the plan for our 10-year anniversary. Yeah, originally what I wanted to do was I wanted to like get a booth and get promotional material made up and try and get as many people to go to Vegas last year for our 10-year anniversary. But COVID hit. And nobody knew how long that was going to go on for. So we're like, what are we going to do for the 10-year anniversary? And that's when we came up with the idea of the free promotional merch idea. And we done that instead, and we've been giving out free merch for the last year and a half to people who supported the community. Over the last 10 years, and that's where we got that idea from.
I'll never see no merch.
All of which turned out incredibly well also. I love my mousepad. I get this mousepad.
Yes.
Yes.
Check out the merch store, you must.
Right, so we've got a couple of minutes. Let's get our next giveaway up and running, guys. So this is for 5 lockbox master keys, and what we would like you guys to do is to type in the word anniversary into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word anniversary, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning 5 lockbox master keys. So best of luck, everyone.
Good luck.
What do you guys think is going to be added for this 14th anniversary bundle? What ship do you think it's going to be? Like, what do you think one of the ships is going to be for this one?
Some of us were actually talking about that earlier, and I was saying I actually do not have a clue what direction they're going to go with for the 14th anniversary bundle. Haven't got a clue.
Could we see something Jem'Hadar only because of the Alliance ship?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd make because the 11th, correct me if I'm wrong, 11th, 12th, and 13th had a combination of Federation and something else, right? Like, because the 10th anniversary was all Federation ships.
Yeah, it was Fed and KDF, wasn't it? And then for the last
Yeah.
2 years, we've had mirror ships.
Mirror ships, okay,
Yeah.
mirror
Yeah.
ships.
But then they also did the starter packs, basically, where you can get your character to level 65 instantly. So, like the legendary Dominion Captain bundle and stuff like that.
Oh, Ships of Wolf 359 bundle? Wait, they said it's Wolf 359 themed? Like, they said what was Wolf 359 themed film on
Yeah,
collection?
I haven't heard about this yet. This is news to me.
Was this in their weekly stream, the 10 forward?
10 forward bi-weekly.
I remember them talking about redoing the Captain's Table. I would be so happy if they redid the Captain's Table just a little bit.
Oh, okay, so yes. Oh, so so Wolf 35. So yeah, maybe the ships of Wolf 359.
I know it's not it,
Interesting.
but I think if they finally just said, and we asked Thomas, their lead ship designer, this question last year about getting these things, but if it were all Borg ships, like it was a T6 Borg cube and a T6 Borg probe and a T6 Borg sphere and a T6
See, I
Borg
don't
diamond,
like that.
I think
No, I
that would go
hate
nuts.
that.
I would love that.
I don't think that should be a playable ship, though. Because they're the main adversary in game. Like, that's the main thing you're fighting.
Well, like I said, they ain't
I-
gonna do it because we asked Thomas last year and he explains, the reasons why they ain't gonna do it. So yeah,
I don't see the fascination with wanting to fly a Borg cube. Like, not to say that if it's your thing, I can't take that away from you, but
Oh, yeah.
I just do not like.
oh, I'd love to get into.
It's freaking massive.
Yeah, I know. I'd love it.
Winter's just like, yeah, you're right.
Overcompensating.
Nope. Yeah, the guy that flies at Defiant is overcompensating. Yeah. I think you need to work on that one a little bit there, Jesse.
Oh, did you see the post on the website for the oh crap, the Picard season 3 uniform they're adding?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
This-
did hear
this
about
semi
that.
update?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Maybe a Lobby Store one.
It is Lobby Store.
Yeah, so Lobby Store is going to get some love on Tuesday as well.
Because I went ahead and I made a 7 of 9 for my Constitution 3, so I've been trying to make a theme build from the shell. And I
Nice.
just need the uniform. That's all I need.
Oh, so Filmock Productions with the news, they also said that no ship's already done new ground. Thomas said the one warp into cell ship is in it, and there's only one. Interesting.
Hmm. I don't like teacher guy. He said all Borg, and all Borg cube and Enterprise JTFO. No.
By the way, I didn't say this earlier when we were talking about it in the news, but when the blog, I think the Wolf 359 blog referenced that Star Trek Online taught us not to fear a single Borg cube. So there's a really great throwback to the original, tutorial mission for this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember that. I still remember going to Walmart and picking up this game and then meeting my friends at this bar in town because they were watching a UFC fight.
Yeah.
And I walk into the bar with my copy of Star Trek Online to show them. And you could not have had two more conflicting pop culture things at the same time. And I had always thought that this game was going to be like not Dungeons and Dragons, but like Winters, you'd be the captain and
Yeah.
I would be your chief engineer, and Jesse would be head of security or something like that, where we would all have different roles on a ship, not realizing with the way they were going.
Yeah, yeah.
And that first mission, Zachary Quinto was
Zachary
the
Quinto at the
EMH.
Yeah.
When you're on your ship and you're fighting the Borg, and I think your captain dies and you take over, and that's how you get your ship. I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, I remember when I started playing, and the sight of a Borg tactical cube would put chills down my spine. I'd be like, oh no, not another one of the... I hated the sight of them. They were just such a nightmare to deal with. Like, this was before I had a clue how to do builds or anything like that at all, I didn't know one end of the game from the other, and now it's just like, yeah, Borg tactical, yeah, whatever, just get out of the way. Just it's like that. It's like that scene from Austin Powers. You look at you. You don't even have a name tag. Just lie down. Just lie down.
No, but to answer your question, I'm not making a 7 of 9 character. I have a bridge officer that's 7 of 9, and I just need the uniform from the episode.
Can you get 7 of 9 bridge officer?
No, but you can get really close to it.
Okay.
So you take the Borg bridge officer from the Zen store, and if you buy the 7 of 9, the newer outfit from her, the 3309, I think something like that, her civilian uniform, you can get her hairstyle and put it on and stuff, and it looks really close.
Nice, good stuff.
Now I just need a Captain Sean, and I'll be good. Oh, and a Moopsie. I'm still waiting on my Moopsie.
Now, do we think that's going to be a combat pet?
Yes!
It has to be.
Like, I know, but to suck the bones out of it would probably be like the thing would somehow attach to the enemy and drain life or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so funny. You just see Earth Space Dock loaded with a bunch of people and there's nothing but Moopsies running around.
And then it would be really, really dangerous if it came with the Moopsie sound effect.
Oh, it'd be great. Oh, you can do Dyson. I want to do Dyson with it. Just run around Dyson with the Moopsie killing Voth. Big old mechs can't stand a chance against Moopsie.
Yeah. Pike's hair will definitely be a combat pet. Johnny Bravo.
Wow.
Oh yeah, baby.
What?
It's funny.
What's up, Elvis?
Well, that was Johnny Bravo.
You ever heard of Johnny Bravo, Jesse?
Yeah, I know who that is. But he just reminds me of Elvis, the bloody hair.
Yeah. Well, that's Johnny Bravo was... He was basically Elvis.
I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and watched television.
I've actually just started Gotham for the first time. I'm currently going through that.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the direction it's going. I'm only a few episodes in.
I convinced my mom to go watch Star Trek Strange New Worlds because she's watched all the other ones, but she's never watched that one. So I was like, you need to go watch it because when you're done that, I want you to watch Lower Decks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good
I'm
stuff.
Like, you'll get all the references if you watched everything, then you watch Lower Decks.
Yeah.
She's like...
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because she got to the episode where you find... I don't know, I'll spoil it too much because we're already, well past the spoiler date. She found out about Spock and Nurse Chapel, and she's like, she messaged me. I was at work. I was like, "What is this?" So that was fun. Go ahead, Phil. Stage's all yours.
Yeah. I said at the beginning of the show, and I've been sick, and the other night when I couldn't sleep, and so I was just pulling stuff up on my iPad, and they on Pluto TV, the streaming service, they're playing Deep Space Nine now, and season 6 had just started, which is some of my favorite episodes in the whole show. You know, when the Dominion, oh, spoilers. When the Dominion has taken Deep Space Nine, and then the next episode rocks and shoals when they crash on that planet, and it's them versus the Jem'Hadar. I just love it. And I'm like, I should really try to sleep, but this just started, so I think I watched it for like 4 hours, from like 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is great.
Did they say when we're getting our next season of Star Trek Stranger Worlds or Lower Decks? Or what's next on the horizon for us?
Discovery
Season 5.
Final season.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm like, what a... Not excited at all.
Yeah.
Just give me more Pike. That's all I want.
Again, I'm excited for those who love Discovery, but boy, am I just like... I'm ready for it to end.
Cat says hashtag more Pike.
Of course, Cat would be the one who says that. Cat's just waiting on that hairstyle to be added. That's all she's waiting on.
It's good stuff.
Phil, when's the last time you gave us a sport update?
Sports update. Well, earlier today, the Baltimore Ravens handled the Houston Texans 34-10. The Ravens will now host either the Bills or the Chiefs. We'll find out tomorrow. And currently, the Green Bay Packers are beating the 49ers 21-17. But the 49ers have the ball. There's only 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. If the Packers win and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win tomorrow, that means that my Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be hosting the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship game. However, tomorrow the Buccaneers are at the Lions in Detroit, and the Chiefs and the Bills play tomorrow. Funny story, so Detroit is very cold this time of year, but they play in a dome, right? So I don't have to worry about the weather. And a reporter asked the head coach of the Tampa Bay Bucks, like, so how are you guys prepared for the weather? And he's like, are you being serious? Like, there's a dome. And he's like, well, you know, the 20 seconds from when we get off the bus and when we enter the stadium, we're gonna bundle up, but I think we'll be okay. So yes, and then it's all college basketball. If you're into that sort of thing. I guess there's normal basketball.
How many games
the Milwaukee,
until the Super Bowl?
So there's next weekend. So this is the divisional round, and then next week is the conference championship, and then there's a break for the Pro Bowl, and then the Super Bowl. So technically this weekend and next weekend.
It's my state.
Oh yes. The Ravens are favored to win it all, and I mean when the game first started today, they didn't look like a team that was going to win it all, but they got into gear just fine.
Nova, I'm not a big giant fan of sports, but I mean, the Ravens and the team I care about, the Baltimore Orioles, have not been to a World Series or anything like that in a very long time.
It could have been last year, but
they were so close.
No, they could not do it.
Hopefully next year, if we're lucky.
The Texas Rangers won the World Series last year, who I think play in Arlington. Kat, are you near the Texas Rangers?
Wait, Nova, is bowling a sport? Can I count bowling?
Bowling's a sport.
Of course it's a sport.
There's leagues and stuff,
I'm going
right?
bowling. Nuclei, we go bowling.
Oh yeah, hockey. Yeah, hockey.
I never actually ice skated before. That kind of be fun to do.
I wish I could just skate in general. Roller skate, ice skate.
Well, I've done roller
Skateboard.
skating, but people tell me that ice skating is not exactly the same as roller skating.
Never done either.
Roller skating's fun. I love roller skating.
We one of the malls near us has an ice skating rink, and like here in Florida, you never see that. And I just remember sometimes being at the mall, seeing people like, oh my, what is this? This frozen ice here.
The amount of electricity to keep that thing frozen, it's immense.
Oh wow, we're nearly on to Barney. Yay! This is probably going to be our last run, guys. What do you think? We'll do Barney, and then we'll meet up in the command center, and then do the last giveaway and wrap up the show. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
All right. So yeah, this is the last one, guys. I think that'll be like three runs we will have done. At least on this map, anyway. And I would imagine the others are pretty close.
I mean, when you got a group, these blow through pretty quickly.
Yeah, doesn't take long at all.
What would you say is like the longest thing in this game?
Sinkethi Battle Zone.
Oh yeah, that place takes
'cause
forever.
yeah.
It's horrible.
And the map is laggy too. I don't know if anyone else ever experiences, but like your rubber band a good bit.
Plus, don't they like they don't always they reset quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Or
NPCs
is
come
reset
back.
the right word?
Yeah, no, you're right. They're recaptured. Recaptured. So we just need one more point to be captured in the park, and Barney will kick off. So if anybody's in the park and could do that, that'd be awesome.
I vote that they add Ferenginar as a social zone
Oh,
or a
sure.
visible planet.
I pitched that idea to Al Rivera years ago on Priority One podcast during an interview that we done.
But does it actually?
I really would need
does
more
it,
planets.
does it rain in this game?
Mirror Bejor has rain.
Okay, so I was gonna say like they would need to invent a weather effect
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
because it's always raining on Ferenginar.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a difficult challenge for them to overcome.
I think it would just be kind of cool to have them add a little bit more planetary social zones. Like Ferenginar, you have all these Ferengi new ships they've added. You can play Ferengi, but you don't have their home planet.
Oh, crap. Went to the wrong area. Well, I didn't go to the wrong area. The area got captured before I got there. Let's see if I can make it to the city in time.
You gotta keep the personal transporter universal kit module in your inventory for when you need it.
Yeah, they're handy, all right. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. No.
Beat Barney in submission.
Nope. There he goes. That's not too bad.
No, frickin' teacher guy says Pecklid Planet. No, we're not doing this.
Oh no. So I got 13,000 dill from that less than 60 minutes that we spent here. 13,000 dill.
Still doesn't make me like the zone.
We have ways of making you like the zone.
Isn't Dyson the only? Well, no, never mind. Dyson's the only big battle zone. I was gonna say Otha and stuff like that, but that's not really. I want to say that's not really a battle zone.
No, not really. That's
It's like PvP and
slash
just toying
PvE.
around. Yeah.
Right. So, last winner. So this is for 5 lockbox master keys. And what we wanted you guys to do was type in the word anniversary. So we'll give you guys another couple of seconds to get that typed in. If you've already typed it in, you don't need to type it in a second or a third time. The one will do you. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If you haven't typed in the word anniversary, you have missed your chance. So the winner of 5 lockbox master keys is Twitch viewer Temporal B. Temporal B. Congrats.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
So again, if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel. Let us know what platform you play on, and then your in-game @handle, your full @handle, we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So well done and congrats again, Temporal B. Well, that concludes episode 290 of the Priority One Armada livestream. Wow, guys, 290. We are 10 weeks away from our 300th episode. Just think about that for a second. And we're already working on plans for our 300th episode, guys, by the way. So, you know, we're going to have some big stuff going on there. But before we go, here's a look at next week's show. James will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Panda and Lance. As is the norm with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you for another away mission to earn more marks and dilithium.
If you would like to chat with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
Are you interested in joining the Priority One Armada and being a part of an active community? Then simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your adventure as part of the Priority One Armada.
Our merch store is back, so come check out our Armada themed goodies, from t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows can be yours if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page.
This episode of Priority One Armada Live wouldn't be possible without the incredible support of our community patrons through patreon.com. Check out our Patreon page and see all the benefits we offer through the thank you packages we have available for each tier, and add your support at patreon.com/PriorityOneArmada. It is your support that keeps us going, and we thank you so much for it.
Speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wiley Coyote, Sayar, Ken, Teacher Guy, and Amergen.
Don't forget to follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to be notified about our next show. You'll never know what we'll be giving away next.
Before we go, I'd like to say thanks to our artist Jason Smith, thanks to Jesse for advertising our show in game, and thanks to our community manager James. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Phil and Jesse again for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, none of this will be possible. So, until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
See you,
Good night, everybody.